The Ringwood Regal building has had a rich history. It has had a number of different uses over the years, but has stood in this spot in the centre of Ringwood since 1868.
In the beginning, it was built by the Lord of the Manor, Mr. John Morant, and he built it in 1868 as the town hall and the corn exchange, which also incorporated the law courts. And then in 1914, I think it was, they built the cinema on the back of this building, and they opened it, not originally as the Regal, I think it was called the Picture House originally, but it's had a number of different guises over the years, and more latterly it's been a bingo hall and several different nightclubs, and it was a shopping arcade for a little while as well.
Development company the U&I Group have owned the building and the surrounding site since it closed 15 years ago. Mike and his campaign group desperately don't want them to knock it down and have grand plans for the building.
We heard that the developers that own the building were thinking about knocking it down because they wanted to extend the shopping centre behind, and we became quite incensed, a few of us, that it was such a shame to knock this building down when it's something that Ringwood desperately needs, a good performing space, not only for cinema but for theatre. And our plan now is to install 600 seats in this building, which would make it the biggest small theatre in the area, bigger than the Tivoli at Wimborne, bigger than the Regent Centre in Christchurch. And we would show films with the latest equipment, but we would like to restore it back to its old 1940s style. So it gives you that atmosphere of going back in time and the old days of going to the pictures on a Saturday morning.
The campaign team also want to create a multi-purpose space in the heart of Ringwood, which will include an art gallery, 600-seat auditorium and a bar. But in order to achieve this, they first need to raise enough money to buy the building off the developers.
Well, the difficult bit, of course, is raising the money. We don't own the building as yet. We believe it is up for sale, and we have been quoted a price, a ridiculously high price, we feel, and we consider it to be worth somewhat less than that. So it is achievable. It's an achievable figure. If we can buy it, and once we own it, we then got it safe. It can't be knocked down anymore. And then we can save up for a new roof, because it needs a new roof, and all the other items that we need for it. Obviously we can save up for them bit by bit, I feel.
But currently the fate of the Regal is in the developers' hands, and in a statement about their own plans for the site, U&I Group told That's TV, "Since acquiring the site in 2003, we have been working closely with the local community on the repositioning of the Furlong Centre as a premium retail destination that now attracts over 3 million visitors a year from all over the region. As part of the site, we have continued to maintain the fabric of the Regal Cinema. We are considering our options and strategy for the site and the cinema as a part of that site, and we will continue to keep the council and local community updated." U&I quoted Mike £2 million to buy the Regal, but after having it independently valued at £500,000, the campaigners hope to raise enough cash through fundraising and grants. Although this may seem an incredibly daunting task, Mike and the team remain confident that keeping the building is of paramount importance for the community of Ringwood.
The building is essential to Ringwood, in my opinion. It's in the right place. It's right in the centre of the marketplace here, and it would help to revitalise the whole marketplace.
The campaign has been running for 2 years now, and Mike and his team hope to continue raising money so that they may one day be able to secure the site and work towards making their dream a reality. Rhaya Barton, That's TV.